Hi, everybody!
We're back! Who are you? Where'd you go? What happened to you?
See, what happened was where have you been? What's your name? Jamie, right?
I forget.
Jamie. This is Jamie.
Denise.
Hi, everybody! I hope you're all having a marvelous Saturday. I don't know. Oh,
It's beautiful here in sunny Pennsylvania.
We have a viewer.
Hi.
He's supposed to be working.
He's supposed to be working.
He can't answer my text messages, but he's not watching our video. A little skeptical.
Look at all the love symbols. You better be loving.
You better be loving. That's right. Huh? You better be. All right, enough with the loving. I get it. That's cool. We gotta focus here. We have to focus. Oh, funny guy. Okay.
So, like Denise said,
right.
What had happened was we failed.
We fell off.
And if you've never heard the saying, if you fail, you need to fail forward. So today's truth bomb, we're coming to you real to tell you exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And
publicly,
we're keeping it real.
I am apologizing to all of you out there. I'm also apologizing publicly to Jamie.
And I'm apologizing to my apprentice.
You're fired.
I'm out.
Fired.
But I'm back.
But we're back. And that's what we're on here about. We're serious. We like to have fun. I know for all of you who have watched us in our little shenanigans.
Please stick around.
Please.
We will get to the point. We promise.
We will. There is a purpose to this live. There is. But, okay, so what happened was we get distracted.
Yes.
We fell off.
Yes.
Kind of like what we do very easily every once in a while.
Yes.
We all do. We do. But this is part of the reason we're on here is because this is our job. Yes. And part of our business, yes. But that's not what we're on here for today. We're coming to you, #truth bombing, about so many other things right now. And seriously about why we fell off, what we've struggled, just like anybody else out there, right?
Yes. We made a commitment to ourselves.
Yes.
We got into this business that we got into this business was to help others.
Right.
Because we achieved things and we wanted to do the same thing for others. Right. So we wanted to share our successes, but today we need to share our failures.
Yeah, because it's not just about
it's not always roses. It's not always about smelling the roses and having sunny days and sunshine.
No,
we're here today to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
We both struggled. We both failed. We both lost our momentum, our mindset, whatever it is, whatever it was, whatever we went through. And we need to tell you that it happens to us too. So if it's happening to us, it could be happening to you.
Yeah.
So we want to sit and kind of chat about it for a little bit.
Yeah. Truth bomb. I gained 10 pounds.
And I'm not far behind her.
10 pounds. Yep, I did. 10. And there's my truth.
And we can sit and we can preach to you all day long about what you should do and to remove those excuses and to get up and push play every day and meal prep but you know what? We were doing all that. We were following through the motions. Yeah. We still worked out. We still read personal development, but not consistently.
No, not consistently.
Pick up a book, I put it down. She'd start a new one. I'd start one in the middle, 5 days later.
Pick up a chapter here, put it down, order another book, which I don't even know why, because I didn't finish the first 2 that I started. So I guess part of what we're on here is to talk about the truth, because if anybody else can relate to real life, you know, we are perfect. We may go through the motions a lot of times where you see us posting and, you know.
Because it's our job.
and that's what we do, and we do go through the motions. But I think that sometimes what happens is that I think the one thing that we wanted to talk a little bit about too is there's a huge difference between like motivation and discipline, momentum, and
autopilot.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know how you get your car and you just drive somewhere, but you don't remember how you get there.
Blinders go on. And you just do what you do. You get up in the morning and you do your normal routines. And, yes, but underneath it all, I mean, I don't know about you guys out there, but I can tell you the difference. I know when I kill a routine or a fitness routine. Like, I feel it. I can crush it. I feel it. You walk away from it. Or you can do it really half-assed and go through the motions and push play. And
I did a 30-minute workout.
I did it.
I got it in.
Yep, I did it. But there's a difference between having that drive and that momentum and having the perseverance and the discipline. And I think that one of the things before we came on, we had a little sidebar. I mean, in a sense that I don't think either one of us lost sight of our goals, and that's huge. It's like I know what my goals are. I know what they are. Mm-hmm. I know where I want to be. I know where I want to go. Mm-hmm. I know what I want to accomplish. I have them written down because if you don't write them down, they're not real, right?
Yep.
But I was going through the motions half-assed. I wasn't acting on them. I wasn't putting the steps in place. I lost sight of the things that worked for me. I changed my plan or my routine a little bit, and I don't know why I did, but I did. So it really threw me off.
And on that note, how often do you say to people, why do you change something that's not broken?
True. And I tried to approach something very differently and definitely failed forward. I started to just not take care of me. My normal routine was getting up in the morning and hitting play first thing in the morning. Bam. And then I would drink my tea, and then I would do all this other stuff that would fall into line with my intentions for my day. And I switched gears for some reason. I got up and I drank my green tea and just changed my routine. I don't know why. And JB's right. Why did I do it? Because why fix it? Why change it when it wasn't really broken, but for some reason there was something internally in me that made me want to change things. And I'm here to tell you that it failed. It failed miserably.
Right.
It did.
Right.
It did.
So we're both here, sitting right here in front of you, telling you that we failed you. We failed each other.
We did.
And
we fell off. Let's talk about it. We'll probably talk about that. When was the last time you all saw us go live? Okay, you don't have to answer it. Please don't answer that.
Yeah.
It's been too long.
And we promised you we were going to come live once a week. Did we not?
Yes, we did.
As Sisters on a Mission, we told you in New Orleans you would see us once a week alternating pages, and we failed.
We did. We fell off. We lost sight too. I mean, things started to happen in life. And we're
not making excuses.
Nope, because this publicly is putting our shit right out there and saying we own up to it.
Yep.
We did. We fell off. We fell off the sight of what we were supposed to be following through with. To ourselves.
Make excuses. I just didn't follow through.
True. That's true. That's a good point. Yeah. I mean, the discipline, we didn't do it. We fell apart. We did. So what do we do now? That's the big thing. So it's kind of like, hey.
Yep. So
not that I'm a fisherman or anything like that, but I do know the cliche. Reel it back in. Yeah, because I'm not going to fish. Who puts them hooks on them icky worms? Sorry.
There she goes.
Icky worms. Yeah. Anyway. All right, I'm reeling you back in, Jamie. I'm reeling you back in. Let's go. We're back. Let's do it.
So anyway, how do we fix this? Where do we go from here? So, if we're struggling, you've got to be struggling, right? Mm-hmm. So we have to go back to what was working for us. We have to go back to where we started. So what did we stop doing? Personal development.
Taking care of myself.
Yep.
Taking care of myself.
Taking care of your mind
Yep.
and your body. And I think the biggest thing was, with me, not only did I lose sight of my personal development, therefore I lost my self-care.
Yeah.
And if there's a bag of chips in front of me, guess who was eating them? I just didn't care anymore.
I was
6 pounds gained, 10 pounds gained.
I was eating honey buns.
Honey buns, donuts,
No.
M&Ms.
Stop the madness.
Why? And why?
Yeah.
As hard as we work, why are we sabotaging ourselves? When your kids look at you and say, Mom, you're eating candy again. Okay. I deserve it, right? Well, you don't deserve it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, every day, right? Sure, you deserve a treat here and a treat there, but you can't fall into the trap, the no momentum trap. I'm not sure.
The Bermuda Triangle.
I don't know how more to explain to you of what happened to us, but where our mind is where it was before we started.
Yeah.
And if we don't fix it now, we will end up in the same spiral that we were before we started this journey.
Yeah.
Depressed, angry,
Making excuses, justification,
hating yourself, hating the way you look, hating the way I can already say that I'm angry with myself for letting myself get here.
Yep.
Why? Because I worked too damn hard to get here.
Yep.
So why am I failing backwards? Why am I going that way? I shouldn't be going that way.
Mm-mm.
I'm not depressed yet, but I am angry with myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm there.
My self-esteem is in the toilet. I'm back to wearing baggy clothes because I don't feel comfortable in, form-fitting clothes. It's a good thing as we're falling into fall weather because don't see me in a bathing suit in the next week. I'm ready for the sweatshirts and the baggy sweaters.
I have a trip in 3 weeks.
And she's going to the beach. So she really needs to reel her shit back in.
I do. And that's a large part of what I think we're on here for.
And we feel like shit.
Just like anybody else out there. Yeah, okay,
So it needs to stop.
I have the coach shirt on, yes, and so is she. But we're human, and we're just like anybody else out there, so that's what this is about. This is about the fact that just because we wear certain titles in lives doesn't mean that we don't struggle or deal with some of the day in and day out temptations that anybody else deals with out there. And I know my life circumstances is different. I don't have kids, but Jamie has kids, and there's busy schedules and work schedules, and I've got work schedules and boyfriend and dinner and events and all kinds of things happening. But you've gotta reel yourself back in and breathe and set that momentum in a way that you are moving forward.
Right. I think the biggest thing that we're coming to you live to tell you about today is that we understand that you struggle. We all struggle. But we cannot achieve what we want to achieve alone. And I think that's exactly what happened to her and I.
Yeah.
We came back from New Orleans. We were pumped up. We were ready to go. And then, you were so pumped. You had all this momentum. You were going on adrenaline. And you just left it fizzle. Mm-hmm. And that happens. And we even I can't say we drifted apart. We talked every day, but we weren't doing our business side together.
No, we weren't really. No, I think it's really interesting in life. I think we have relationships with people where you you either push and you pull and you know what I mean, back, up and down, and there's a lot of the times that I can say that when I'm down, sometimes, that Jamie is the one that is up here and pulls me back up, or vice versa.
Yep.
And I think if you think about the dynamics of where we just went over the last couple weeks, so almost a good month at this point, is that we were kind of here.
Yep.
We both were. Neither one of us were really teeter and tottering and pulling each other up and putting us back on track. And I mean, we were just kind of all just slowly going down. And I think that is where the light bulbs, that we're here, we're together today because we were like, okay, this is enough. Enough is enough.
Yep.
You know, we're
done self-sabotaging.
We're not perfect.
Right here.
And we know, we know that nobody else is perfect out there, and you all struggle just like we do. And that's kind of what we're on here for, is we want to know your struggles. Yep. We want to be able to help you because we've been there and we've done that. And I think that along on our journeys, and here's, I think, where you might have been going, and you can smack me if I'm wrong, but that part that you were talking about being alone, so it kind of triggered something for me because, you know, I started my journey probably back in 2013, and I was in a very downward spiral of a life. I was living very bad marriage. I was living held in depression and dealing with anxiety and 200 pounds plus, and self-medication for me was food, obviously. I mean, I didn't get to be 200 pounds by chance. I mean, I was the one that was shoving the food in my pie hole, and, you know, but so I left my ex now and divorced and started my journey, and like the things that we know that we've learned about our own personal development, the self-love and the caring, and I turned my life around. But there's a big but to that, is that whole journey that I was going through, I was by myself. So I was missing something. I was really missing something. And the scary part for me, as many may not understand, is that even in these last couple of weeks, even though that we've chatted and we've talked, I still kind of was alone because I wasn't doing the things that we do. I wasn't doing the personal development. We were chatting. Yeah. How was your day? How's the kids? How was work? You know, new jobs, this and that, what's changing, but we weren't building us up like through that self-love and that self-care that we normally did with our personal development, or boosting up and our weekly go lives and talking about topics in real life. And we weren't there. So it's getting back into that being alone. And we don't want anybody out there to be alone, which is a large part of why we want to be able to do a lot of this too, is because this might be part of what we might do as a coach, but that it's bigger than that. Being able to be with somebody as a success partner and doing something like that, it's bigger than that. It's the fact that you have somebody who gets you and knows what you're going through and what you struggle with, and has the backup to you to say, enough is enough. Come on, like I was doing before. Yep. You know, and reel you in. And that's really what we need to be able to do, is get back on that track. We're reeling ourselves in, and we want to reel you in too. Yeah.
Because if she's down, I want to be able to pull her up, but then I need somebody on my side helping me stay up too.
Right.
You know, so, you know, we need some more sisters on this mission to try and motivate not only us, but everyone else. You know, there's no reason to fall into this deep, dark hole again and try and climb ourselves back out.
Or if you are in a deep, dark hole
and don't know how to get out,
let us know.
Yeah.
We want to help because we've been there. We're catching ourselves faster right now, which is something that I think, why would you say, well, you're in a hole now? Why would we come to you? Well, because that hole I used to live was
deeper.
1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, so of my life. This is a couple weeks. Right. Not that it's good, but we're reeling ourselves. We identify that we're going down the wrong path now, quicker and faster, so that we reel ourselves back in better, and we get back on track with the things that we know how to do. So that's the difference, is that we've got the tools and the knowledge to recognize it faster and to get ourselves
Amen.
back on track. So
Yep.
that's the difference between, if anybody were to ask me that question, that would be the difference. Why now? Because you're falling. Well, yeah, I'm going to fall. I'm going to fail. And that's okay. And I'm all right with that in my life right now. 5-6 years ago, I was not okay. I was embarrassed of failure. I was scared to fail. I was scared of change. I feared so many things in life. And now this is an opportunity. Excuse me. I'm on live and I'm publicly apologizing to the fact that I haven't shown up. I would have never done that. I would have hid myself under a table. I would have crawled under a rock and I would have gave up.
Turned the page off. Forgot about it.
Off. And then
just said, I'm not coaching anymore.
And then
not helping anyone anymore.
And not deal with it.
Right.
Because if you don't talk about it, then it goes away, right? No, it doesn't.
If I can't help myself, how am I going to help others?
Right. Absolutely.
Well, we're telling you right here, right now, we're catching it before it gets bad.
And we want to share with you all the things that we do.
Yep.
And bring you into that. Why be alone when you can have other people that you can, hey, look, I'm the first one to sit here and say we have shitty days.
Yep.
And we know that. I mean, that's just part of life. But why be shitty if you don't have to? I don't know how to say that, you know?
We can't express to you more times than enough that we're real people too. You know? We have real struggles. We have real successes. We have real failures. And sometimes we just don't show it. And that's where we're failing you, is the fact that we're telling you our stories, but we're not telling you everything. So, truth bomb today, here and now, we're pulling ourselves out of the spiraling negativity that we feel is coming.
Yeah.
We're fixing it now, and we want you guys to come along.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We are resetting our minds.
Yep.
Refocused.
As of Monday, we've already picked our personal development book. We're starting chapter 1 together.
Yes.
You're interested? Comment below. We'll let you know what book we're reading.
Absolutely.
We'd love to start a personal development book club.
Absolutely.
Anybody wants to join us?
Yep. In fact, hold on. Go ahead.
She's going to get the book in case you're really interested.
Yep. You're really interested.
Because it's like we've said, it's self-care. And you've got to start here before you can fix what's broken. Or not really broken, but fix what's not working. Yeah. And what we've been doing in the last couple weeks has not been working.
No, it hasn't. So one of the things that we did have an opportunity to do over the summer was go to New Orleans for Summit. That was our Coach Summit. That was one of our big trips this year. And when we were there, we had the what's the word I'm looking for? We had the privilege to hear this amazing man speak as the keynote speaker. If I could get that out 10 times, right? Yeah. Anyway, and his name was Brandon Burchard. And if I can say anything of what I would say about this man is that in the, 40, was it about a half hour, 40-minute presentation? Regardless.
Whatever.
I think I went from, crying to laughing to fear to...
He touched on every emotion.
He tapped every emotion that I think any human being could possibly... In one speech. It was absolutely the most amazing speech that I had ever heard from anybody. We signed up
for his website, whatever, sitting right there in that chair during his talk.
Yeah, absolutely. And
by the time we got home, we didn't even purchase this book. We paid for shipping. Wasn't that it?
Yeah, I think so. I think that might have been in. But yeah, so we had... So this is it right here. This is the book. It's called The Motivation Manifesto. And I'm going to be very honest with you. I started reading it. This was one of the books that I started reading, and then I fell off and I stopped reading, and I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. And I am honestly, after what I had read just a little bit of this, I about the Motivation Manifesto is that it really talks about the freedom of life and the personal power to gain back your own road to freedom. And this probably right now to where we are right now is probably going to be the best book that we could probably pick up and read together.
Right.
And so if you do happen to come across this video and you do watch this the whole way through, which I'm hoping that you all do, and or if you watch this and you know somebody else that you think might be interested in learning a little bit more about this book, I think that what we're trying to say is that we would love for anybody else out there who may have read this or would like to read this with us, let us know. Comment below so that we can maybe get some kind of support group in a sense and talk about the stuff that I would love that. That would
Personal
be
development book club.
Yep. Yeah, that would be something that would be fantastic. Even if you just want to hop on and let us know that you're reading it and what do you read a chapter and what do you find out about that chapter that day that maybe motivated you or inspired you? Or he's got really great quotes and things like that I have read little bits and pieces of it so far. But this is what we're starting on Monday. So if anybody's interested, that's the book that we're gonna, kind of get into. And
so we're gaining our lives back because we let them fall, and we're telling you right here and right now, we're gaining them back, and we're declaring this a truth bomb.
Yes.
And we threw it out there for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that, as you ponder and think, about, a lot of what we might have said today, if you have any other questions or just comments, just things that you struggle with.
Yep.
I would love to hear what else. I mean, I'm not trying to gain off of somebody else's struggles, but what is it that we can do to maybe help you? Because
each other.
That's what this is supposed to be about, right? You're not supposed to be alone out there. And that's what this truth bomb is really us coming to you to say that we're trying to be real, we're trying to be true, and we want you to feel comfortable and be able to trust other people to share some of that with so that we can help each other. Take over the world, of course. I'd throw that in there. We're going to take over the world. We're going to all come together. Yes, we are. And
women power.
Women power. We're going to take over the world. Woo!
Give us an emoji. High five.
That's right. Woo, woo. Okay, maybe one book at a time. We'll start there. How about that?
So we hogged up enough of your Saturday. You know where we are. You know where we're coming from. You know where we're going.
Yes. Forward.
Yep.
Full speed. We are resetting momentum.
Yep.
We want you to as well. So if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, ideas, other books, anything, we're here. We're an open book. And we're back, and we are going to come live next week. So even if you have other ideas about what you want to hear struggle with, maybe
there you go.
Maybe other truth bombs, whatever it is, anything. Let us know.
How can we help? You, us.
Help us.
Moving forward.
Help us, help you, help us.
There you go.
We're in this together.
We're just all a bunch of helping people.
That's right.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Where's the